hope everybody's doing good today. I have got a whole bunch of more herbs that I'm going to be doing the roots on. I've got 20 herbs total that I've got to get washed, and so I've gotten like 4 or 5 each weekend, and now I'm up to like 15 that I've gotten dug up, so I only have one more group left to do. It's pretty exciting. I'm trying to remember what the names are of them because I can't think for a second. What am I doing? Oh, Valerian. So we got Valerian today. What have we got? Oh, we've got Dan Shen, which is a red root sage, which is really, really beautiful and scarlet colored. And then Echinacea, of course. I planted so much Echinacea. Hey, Inda, so good to see you. Glad you're here. Oh, we went with the vertical live stream. It was a big difference from last week. So I am so glad you're here. Woohoo! What else did I dig? I can't remember. Valerian. Oh, Eleuthero. And your guess is as good as mine on how to spell that. My goodness. But I'll know what I mean when I read it. How are you? Are you having a wonderful day? I love that I can actually see comments on the vertical and they don't disappear. So this is really, really wonderful. I am digging this. Actually, let me get a chair to put my bucket on so I can look and not have to bend over. Ah. It is super windy today, but I gotta get these washed outside, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, I got my water bucket. Got my little scrub brush. Oh, it has been like Winnie the Pooh and the blustery day today. Absolutely, absolutely crazy. Some sort of tree just fell over there, so it is getting pretty intense. I've got to remember what the hello, hey. Isn't it so funny? Sometimes you're like, I can't watch this. The quality is so poor, but then with the slightly blurry on this, it's like, it feels more intimate. It does. So, yeah. So we are in central. Oh my goodness! There's a leaf tornado happening right next to me. We are in central western Virginia. This is the Appalachian Mountains. We are in the mountains. You got high winds too. If I could be inside right now, I would. I might actually have to put on a different sweater. I'm in the same outfit that I was wearing to church earlier today, so I've been going. It's really nice that we're on the south side of the mountain. The ridge, you can see the top of the ridge right there, and you can hear the wind on the north side of the mountain. It is just raging. So we're on the more protected side, and even with that, it's this crazy here, so don't blow away. Right? Makes everything more natural, yes. Also, so I walked into church today and I had my baby in my arm, and my husband had stayed behind a little bit because he was getting the diaper for my 2-year-old who needed a new diaper. And so he was going to take care of that. So I had my baby. I was trying to hold on to her teething toy at the same time. And the door just whoom, slammed open, and the pastor was right there, and I kind of like fell in trying to grab the door at the same time and not lose my baby at all. And he's like, whoa, the wind blew you in today, didn't it? You about blew in. So hello. So glad glad to see you guys. Oh, I love the live streams where everybody from all over the world together just talking about, well, probably wind today, and then herbs and medicinal stuff, and then whatever, wherever the conversation may take us. I am trying for the life of me to remember what the name of this herb is that I just dug up, and I had it. I had it in my brain. It's one of my most common ones. In fact, you guys probably, if you just even have like, well, if you're in America, you probably have this growing in your garden and you think it's a weed. If you don't know otherwise, and I was thinking about it, and now it just fled. It fled my mind. So I've got to look this up because it's going to drive me crazy. Goodness. Oh, so are you guys having a wonderful day? Man, right? Oh, well, I can show you. My goodness. I can show you what it is. But I hope I'm not the only one in this world that has brain farts like this, where you know it, and you know it so well, that, but you still forget it sometimes. Do you see this? You know that weed, right? What is this called? What is this called? It's a low growing, for goodness sakes, can't for the life of me. Maybe, of course, Google says, sorry, search unavailable right now. I'm pretty sure it's a dock or a sorrel of some sort. Sheep sorrel? Maybe it's sheep sorrel. I can't. Nothing's ringing true right now. Let's see. Nope. What is this called? Oh my goodness, I would love some honey. Absolutely. I agree. I agree. What is this? Is it just called sorrel? Am I losing my mind so much that it's just called? No, there's like, it's a variety. It's a variety of sorrel. It's not wood sorrel. I know that. No, not yellow dock. I know what you're saying though. I thought that for a second too. I was like, yellow dock. No, that's not the one, because it's not the deep rooted. It doesn't have the yellow root. So, hello, hello. Oh, my husband's, one of his favorite things to, we're just gonna call it sorrel for right now. And if I stop thinking about it, I'll get it again. It'll come up. Actually, I should look at Strictly Medicinal Seeds. I know they have a whole set of articles about it on Strictly Medicinal Seeds. If you guys don't ever go to Strictly Medicinal Seeds, you should go just to like gaze at their catalog, their online catalog. It's where I first fell in love with all the different kinds of herbs that I have. So it's really good for cancer treatments. They use it for cleansing and like just kind of getting things going and stuff like that. It's sheep sorrel. It's sheep sorrel. I was right. Okay. It took me long enough to get there though, for goodness sakes. But, you know, if you want to know what it's good for, Mr. Rico Ketch could probably give us like the best verbiage of this. Let's see. It's, okay, the Essiac formula, yes. I don't want to be on my phone all day, for sure. Hey, good to see you guys, hi. Okay, so the Essiac formula, Okay, so this is a formula that people have used as an alternative cancer treatment. It is not something that I've had anybody that I know personally do, but I've heard a lot of stories about it, and I have read a lot of articles about it, and it's really interesting. And so this is, I love where I live. This is my dog Crystal. If you see her in the background, she might not stay here forever, but there you go. Okay, so Essiac is a herbal tea promoted as an alternative treatment for cancer and other illnesses. Let's see, what does it have? It's supposed to tell me what it has in it. Okay, so they put burdock root in it. They put the Turkey rhubarb root in it, sheep sorrel, and then slippery elm. And so they put all that together. And so she, a nurse from Canada, put it together. She claimed that she got it from a medicine man, one of the local tribal medicine men from up in northern Canada. So anyway, that's cool. But it's got some good properties in it. It helps clear out things. So I love where I live. It is crazy windy. I need to like weight down my tripod, I think, or at least like attach it to something because it's gonna fly away. So, but I'm gonna deal with those last because that's just really messy, and I want to be able to look at you guys and hang out with you more. And so I'm gonna put the sheep sorrel to the side for the moment. I got a bunch of it. I was gonna get a whole bunch of the Dan Shen or the red root sage, but I only had one root of it, which saddened me greatly, and I think I'm gonna blame the voles. The voles have been in that bed a lot, and when I was digging it, there's a lot of holes and tunnels, and the area that I was digging had a lot of partially eaten away roots, and so I'm kind of sad about that. So it is. This is Virginia. Yep, we're in Virginia. Actually, we'll probably start with Echinacea. So you guys all probably know Echinacea pretty well. Even people who are not super into medicinal herbs know that Echinacea is a good thing for them. So this is the root of Echinacea. Kind of looks like a spider flower, honestly, on top actually, but this is the root, and I made sure that I cut off all the stems that were sticking up and had all the flower heads on it. Even though there's no flowers right now, that still had the seeds in it, and the birds love the seeds, and so you want to keep that in the garden as long as possible so that the birds have food to eat during the winter. You can buy bird food, but why do that if you already have the food in the garden growing, right? So thanks guys. Hello. So Echinacea is an immune support herb, so it's really good for, like, if you feel like you've got a cold coming on. If you have trouble hearing me because of the wind, let me know. But if you feel like you have a cold coming on, or the flu, or just feeling icky, or even just the changing of the seasons. I know that a lot of people get sick when it goes from really warm weather to cold weather, and then back again, and then back again. So back and forth. And so if you take Echinacea, it helps your immune system suppress any kind of cold or illness that you could get from that. And so here it is. It's all white now. What I do is if you are new here, I take the roots and I wash them out here in the outside because they are covered in dirt, and then I wash them again inside. And guys, hello! I'm so glad you guys are here. I just got done doing a video about some of the herbs that I picked, and it was kind of more of like an artsy film. It was really like, I'm playing with the whole voiceover thing. It was really fun to make and satisfying for me to make. And I really, really, really love that video. I think that's my favorite one I've gotten to do so far. So if you guys want to check it out, it's on my page. It's all about, it's the medicinal roots video, and I'm going to do a whole series on it. All these roots that I'm cleaning right now, I show you how I dug them, what they look like before they were dug, and what I do with them once I start preparing them. And then it's going to stop actually right when I get to the either drying part or however it is that I need to store them. And then this more wintry fall time, I'm going to show you guys how to use them. So we're going to do stuff like how to make salves and tinctures, but I actually have to dig the roots and have them ready to go first before I can do that. So I don't want to have to like order roots from Mountain Rose Herbs if I've already got the roots growing in my garden. That seems silly. Thank you. I hope you guys stick around and you see the garden in the spring and the summer. It is getting better every single year. I think one of the best things about gardeners is we know how to be patient, because it takes a while sometimes, especially once you start getting like to the perennials. It takes a long time for some of them to really come into their own. And so you got to have a vision, you got to have patience, you got to be creative, you got to be a little bit open-minded, because you could have one idea and then it just goes south, and you thought it was going to be amazing and it doesn't, and so then you got to go try a different formula or whatever for your garden other than what you were thinking. And so I think gardening is just such a good thing for mental health as well as just physical health and enjoyment, because it helps so much. And then there's the moving and the digging and the getting up and the getting down and the moving around. A cold wind whispered. Well, I'm in the middle of the cold wind right now, for sure. I'm so glad you're here, Tommy. Hi. Hi, Christy. Hi. Oh, I've been growing this Echinacea for a while now. I haven't harvested this in a couple of years. So this is some good stuff. I planted so many Echinacea seeds this year, and I'm still not quite satisfied with how much I planted. So I'm probably gonna end up ordering some more and just scattering them everywhere, because you just can't have too much Echinacea. It's like one of the best pollinators. And then on top of that, it also, it's such a great medicinal, and it's good for everything. I mean, if you put Echinacea in everything, then it'll only make it better. And then it's so pretty too. It's so pretty. So I want to make tinctures of Echinacea. I want to make teas of it. I recently heard I saw an herb question. Speaking of medicinal herbs, have you ever heard of cloves? Yes. I have not. Clove is a more excuse me, I'm so sorry. I've been drinking bubbly water again. I need to not do that before my live streams. They don't grow perennially here, and I don't have a greenhouse, and so it's difficult for me to grow cloves, but I would like to. I would really, really like to. At some point, there's going to be a greenhouse. There's actually a foundation for one that my father-in-law put in, and it's really like it's set. It's right next to the garden. It's all we got to do is get a greenhouse and put it on top. So, secret of my hair. Thank you so much. So back when I had a lot of time, I was really into doing hair stuff. I actually did a video about it, like how I took care of my hair. There was like oils, and there was special soaps that I used and special tools, and I'd only wash it like once a week or something, and like all these things. And now I have a baby and a toddler again, and so I brushed it today, and I'm feeling really proud of that. I usually only get around to brushing it like maybe once or twice a week because it stays in this bun constantly. I don't ever take it out of the bun, and in fact I sleep with the bun in a lot of the time, just because I don't have time for it, and it's not a high priority for me. So one of the things that that I guess would be the secret is just forget about it. And I've been growing it now, I guess, for like 3 years, just because I haven't had the time to go to a hair salon or anything like that. I would love to like do a hair salon day. That would be really fun. I am definitely a mama. Yes, I have 5 kids. They are the reason for everything. They're the reason for everything that I do. And I'm filling up my jar here. I need another echinacea bin. Ah, it is good. Actually, you know what? No. Yes. I'll put my echinacea in here. The old egg basket. We're not getting any eggs recently because molting in winter and everything. Yes, echinacea is good medicine. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. I am letting my hair go gray. I don't know if you guys can tell. And I love it. Every time it gets more gray, it just makes me more happy. Because I just feel like it's such an honor to have gray hair. And my husband has graying hair too, and that was what I wanted. I wanted to grow old with him, and here we are, we're doing it, and it is an honor and a privilege to do it with him, and it makes me happy. So I love my gray hair. I will never dye it. We are in America. Wow. Hey guys, welcome, 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 welcome. This is Virginia. Thank you. Thank you very much. It might be child related too. Maybe not as much age, so. Hello. Crystal. Hey, Crystal. Oh, she got sick the other day and it was scary. It was really scary because we had just lost our other dog, and she was acting similarly to what our other dog was acting like, but it came on really sudden. And so they took her to the vet, and the vet said that it was Lyme's disease. And so we got her on some medicine, and she is so much better now. Her running around and playing is such a great thing to see, because she didn't even want to move. The Lyme's disease was really messing with her. She was not feeling good at all. She wanted to just sit and lay there and not move. Ah. Wow. Oh yeah, clove is great. For a long time I used a clove toothpaste because it's so good for your oral health. Absolutely, absolutely. The clove is really good for oral health, and just as was that antiseptic, antimicrobial, something like that. Really good. I don't know a whole lot about it because I don't grow it, and I love clove though. I definitely. Hey Rick, hello. I love that you call me auntie. That's awesome. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I stick it in my oranges in the winter. It's going crazy around here. Oh, man. Almost done with the echinacea. I dug a bunch of echinacea today. So, no, I do have a little bit of German in me. I think that's from my mom's side, but probably the strongest that I've got in me is Finnish. I am very high percentage Finnish. So, oh wow, Inda, you're from Southeast Asia. That's so cool. It's 3 a.m. right now. It's 3 in the afternoon here, and you're still here? How come you're up so late? Because I know that you're on these live streams all the time. And last week we did the horizontal, but so a lot of other people weren't here, but I know you were here on that one even too. We are in Virginia. This is the Appalachian Mountains of Virginia in America. And I am, I am washing roots from the garden. I'm gonna be making some salves and teas and tinctures this winter. And so I'm trying to get it all clean before the ground freezes. And this is a really great time for me to do is when I'm talking to you guys, because I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So, yes. Oh, it's just such a... Hi, Rick! Rick, you're an international viewer too? Goodness, guys, how cool is this? Oh, cool. Yes. Thank you. This is Crystal. She is a Pyrenees Blue Heeler and Hound mix. She is a sweetie pie. I don't have to worry about my kids around her at all. Sunny, hi. Hi. Oh, these are all organic. I can't sell them and say that they're organic because you have to pay money to say it's organic, which is silly. But no, these are not vegetables actually, these are herbs. So on to my next one, because I think that this is all the Echinacea that I got. But that's gonna give me a good amount for these tinctures and teas and stuff. Oh, I was gonna tell you, I just heard hearsay, not for sure. Man, it's getting, you can tell the year is progressing because the sun is now like sideways. It used to be right up here. We definitely had the time change. But Echinacea has been used for snake bites before. And so somebody who gets bit by a snake, like a venomous snake, if you take like a high dosage of Echinacea, there's a good chance that it will help counteract that venom. I haven't looked into it too much though, but I've seen people talk about it, and somebody that I trust with this stuff swears by it. So I haven't looked into it myself though, but I trust them a lot, so I'm not worried too much about spreading that as a rumor. Okay, so this hairy thing, look at that, isn't that beautiful? Oh, I mean, that is a vigorous root. Oh, cool. So this is Valerian. Not everybody loves the smell of it, but I do. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. I love it so much. This smell is the smell of herbalism to me. I did put it in the dryer when I was living up with my in-laws for a little bit. They had a dehydrator, and I put it in there, and that's when I discovered that not everybody loves the smell of valerian when it is, I should probably put this down lower so you guys can see them actually getting washed, shouldn't I? Can you guys see that? You can't see that, can you? So, that's cool. Yeah, that's where I learned that people don't like it. Apparently it smells like old gym socks to some people. To me though, it just smells fresh and earthy and like herbs, like dirt herbs, right? Like the kind that you get from the ground. There's the floral herbs, right? And that's different. But this one, I'm gonna have to brush this one. Like I did calamus last week. We were washing the calamus and that was very hairy as well. But this is looking cleaner now. But valerian is really, really good for sleep. So look at that's looking better now, isn't it? I'm gonna have to really thread this out when I get in the house though and clean it really good. Valerian is very, very good for sleep, and it's good for calming your system too. So valerian, I mean, seriously, like you could probably make a pretty strong sleeping draught from this. I don't use it heavily, and I've never had trouble sleeping. It might just be because I'm a parent and I'm so deprived of sleep that I could probably sleep anywhere. But it is very, very, very good for sleep. Thank you so much, Nico. And Kano. Hello. You love Valerian. Dispassionate observer. I just love that name so much. Oh. Oh. Well, I'm glad you're hanging out with us. I hope your college stuff goes well. I hope that goes really well for you. I am not Amish. No, I am not. Although I have a strong respect for them and a strong respect for the Mennonites as well. I love a lot of the things that they do. I love a lot of the ways that they live. Absolutely. Hello, guys. Man, so I got a lot of valerian because I know when I start selling this stuff at festivals and fairs and at booths and farmers markets, that a lot of people are looking for valerian. Hello. Hi, Bloody Ritual. Thank you. My goodness. Hello, hello. So this is more, lots of more. I hope that if you guys get to go to a farmer's market or something like that this summer, that you check out the herb booth, because I'm sure there's going to be somebody there that has tinctures or something like that, and you see if you recognize any of the herbs that they're using, and ask them if they grow them locally, because most of the herbs that you use for tinctures and medicinal properties and things, if you're going to make it yourself, they're not hard to grow. In fact, herbs are pretty awesome because it's kind of a renewable resource. They spread often, not all the time, but often they do, and they're perennial, and so it's like your stock multiplies itself. So you grow it, and then you can keep harvesting for years and years and years. Valerian self-seeds often, and really, really well at self-seeds, and so I can find this all over the garden, which is good as well because it's a very, very good pollinator. And you'll see the parasitic wasps on it all the time, and those are the wasps that will hunt down the bad caterpillars in your garden and basically eat them. So if you've got like tomato hornworms or something bad like that, then if you've got parasitic wasps, what did I just throw? I don't remember what I just threw. I don't need that. Okay. If you've got parasitic wasps, then they'll come and they'll actually eat the bad caterpillars that are trying to eat your broccoli or like your cabbage moths and stuff like that. So we like the parasitic wasps, and they love valerian, they love yarrow, they love echinacea. All these are really good medicinals as well. So the cool thing about herbs is you get all this benefit, not just the herb part, not just the medicinal part, but you get the beauty of it. You've got the pollinators coming in for it. You've got the pollinators bring in the predators, so you can feed the birds, you can feed the parasitic wasps, stuff like that, and the ladybugs. And my 2-year-old is just staring at me through the door. I've got another herb coming up that I'm really excited to show you guys. Only grow and eat 3 vegetables for life. Can I choose potato? Gotta hold on to my phone. Woo, it's cold out here. Can I choose potato? Because I would absolutely choose potato. So if I would definitely do onion. What do you do treatment for nematodes? Oh my goodness. I just was writing about this the other night. For some reason, Sunday afternoon, I should not do my live streams on Sunday afternoon because for some reason my brain is just in haywire mode. I just wrote about this. I can't think of it right now. I'm sorry. Maybe I should do a video on that. I'll go look at my notes and I'll do a video on that. I am so sorry. So definitely onion, because onion is really good for vegetables and for health as well. And then garden, let's see. So, is that a cotton ball? How's the, oh, my dog. I don't know. She's just super chill right now. She's been running around. I've heard her bark all night long, so I think maybe she's just tired. She might just be tired. And she's been dealing with Lyme's disease, but she's been on antibiotics for about 5 days now, and I don't think she's even on the pain medicine anymore because she's doing so well. But she is super, super, super cute and such a good one. Hello, hello. Oh, cabbage. Yeah, cabbage would be really good too. Garlic would be really good. But a vegetable, like if you could only eat them, maybe, well, if we've got potato and we've got onion, what would go with that really well? Tomato's a fruit. Can't say that. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Would you do peppers? Because that's really good. Potatoes, onions, and peppers together are really, really good. Squash is really good. You might get tired of squash, but I guess you get tired of potatoes too. I don't know. I like it though. Oh, I got one more Echinacea clump. Gotta get that taken care of. So, I like that question. It's difficult for me because I'm more of a carnivore. I really, really like to eat meat. And actually they're having a hunter service at the church tonight because it's the start of hunting season here. And apparently it's going to be a long one. We don't really hunt. But, who are you looking at, Crystal? Who are you looking at? What are you doing, little one? I wonder if she's looking at herself in the mirror. My glass door is right in front of me, and so it almost looks like she's looking at herself in the mirror. Oh, look at that. So here's some of from the Echinacea, there's some buds where if I hadn't pulled up these roots, that's where the plant would have come up next year, and it would have bloomed again. But I've seriously spread like over 3,000 seeds already. The video that I'm going to be posting on Tuesday is literally just me throwing seeds everywhere in the food forest, like somewhat violently, just like tossing them, because that's my favorite way to grow stuff. If it grows, it's because it likes it there, and if it doesn't like it there, it won't grow. And don't force it, because if you force it, that's when you get diseases and pests and stuff like that, and the plants don't like it. Yeah, I like that, Tyler. I like that a lot. Yeah, the cardigan is mainly just to like hide my larger arms because I'm not a big fan of my arms. But yes, actually it is kind of getting, thank you for reminding me. But I don't want to change because we got to go back to church again tonight, and I don't want to, Although I am getting it dirty, aren't I? Okay, so here's the next herb. This is Eleuthero. And a lot of times you'll see it and it'll just say Eleuthero. And yeah, pumpkins are great. Pumpkins are also beautiful too. So this is a tree. Actually, I could take you to see the Eleuthero. Do you guys want to see the Eleuthero? It's really pretty. Yeah? Let's go see the Eleuthero. Let's take a trip. We're gonna walk. I gotta turn you so you don't see my daughter because she's walking up here. So I gotta make sure that I keep my video going, because if I walk too far away, I'll lose my internet. But let's see. Here is the Eleuthero. And a lot of people refer to Eleuthero as poor man's ginseng. And it's got the same properties as ginseng does. And so ginseng's really difficult to find. It's really hard to grow, very expensive. But here is Eleuthero, and it's this big bush thing, and it's so beautiful. It's got these berry clusters on it, if you see the berries. And they're not edible for people, but the birds absolutely love them. And it gets really full, and the leaves, it's deciduous, and so all the leaves have fallen. But in the summer, it just looks really, really, really beautiful. And so this is Eleuthero, and it is like a really, really dark navy blue, if you can see that better. So that's there you go. So this is where my Eleuthero is. I don't hear very often of people growing this. I haven't heard people talk about it hardly ever. So it'd be cool if we could spread awareness about it, because it's a really great shrub. It's really beautiful, and the roots are really good for anything that you would use ginseng for. And so I had to dig up some of the outer roots and harvest those, and I had to be careful not to cut all the roots, because I don't want my bushes to die. I want them to stay alive. It's so pretty here. So I am from Virginia. This is the Appalachian Mountains, and we are talking about medicinal roots. Thank you, Constance, for keeping everybody kind. I can promise there won't be conversation other than things about herbs and what kind of weather we're having and stuff that's good and wholesome and things like that. So we like a wholesome channel here. So if you think of it, like if this was ginseng, this is a whole lot of ginseng. Hello, Sec. Hello. So this is just one of the roots that I got. I really am excited to use this. This is my first year using this. I've been growing it for a while. I got my plants from Strictly Medicinal Seeds, because they're the best. 100%. I would honestly really recommend you get it from there. I've ordered herbs from Richter's before, and I just don't like it. They came and they were all kind of gross looking, and some of them were dead, and some of them were they were just smushed, and they didn't grow very well, and it took forever for them to get here. And so I'm not a huge fan of Richter's. Sorry. Or is it Richter's? Richter's? Richters. They sell herbs, and I wasn't a fan of their customer service. because I talked to them about it and I wasn't a fan of their products, but Strictly Medicinal Seeds was incredible and wonderful, and I love Rico, and he's got some books out all about medicinal herb growing and how to grow them well, and then also how to harvest them, how to use them in medicines. It's really, really, really great. So Rico Ketch is really, really wonderful. So man, 2:14 in the morning, that's crazy. Thank you, Light. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I hope you check out some of the videos I've done, because we have a lot of fun here and we do lots of herb stuff. Hello, my name is Ruth, and I've been doing herbal things for about 6 years. I really started getting into it about 6 years ago, and my family has been a gardening family for a long time though, so it wasn't and a big nutritional family as well, so it wasn't a huge step for me to get into herbalism, because the way I was raised, it was just very there was a lot of supplements that we used, and good supplements and stuff like that. So no, this is America, so okay, so Eleuthero is like ginseng. So have you heard of ginseng before? Using that, it's kind of like an adaptogenic, and so it really helps your body work the way it's supposed to. And so if your body is running on all cylinders, doing what it's supposed to, then it definitely is able and capable of healing itself of most all things. I won't say all, but most. And so, but ginseng is hard to find. It is difficult to grow. It's a very wild root, and it's very, very, very expensive. In fact, there's shows on TV, I think, where people are hunting ginseng, and like people get into wars over it. Like, you don't mess with people's ginseng stash, right? Yeah, and so what I'm doing is just washing the roots right now outside, so that when I go inside, I don't clog up my drain. And it gives me a nice peaceful time outside to talk to you guys too. So hi, Jessie, hello. And so this is Eleuthero, E-L something. I don't know how to spell this one. This one's really, have fun with that one. It's a complicated one. I can spell yarrow for sure. Valerian, I got it, but maybe if I wrote it out, but I'm definitely not a speller verbally normally. It's not my jam. Yeah, I was just talking to somebody about alcohol and how it definitely it lowers your immune system as soon as it enters your body. So your immune system stops responding appropriately if you're using it a lot. But I use it with my tinctures. A lot of herbs are only their medicinal properties are only accessible through tincturing, and so alcohol soluble. So when you make a tincture, you basically cut up the roots as much as you can, or the herbs, whatever you're using to make the tincture, and you cut it up as small as possible, so there's as much area of the herb touching the alcohol as possible, and then you can and then you let it soak for a long time, and usually you use something like a 70%. So like 140 proof or something like that, in order to get the medicinal properties out of these roots or the herbs, roots especially. So you'll probably need a less alcohol content probably for like the greenery part, but for the roots, you want to use that. And trying to see what I got going on in here now. Oh, I showed you my Dan Shen before my phone dies. It's the last of the Eleuthero, but I got a good amount. I'm pretty excited about this. That's a good amount. I can put that in teas. Mumbai, wow, that's so cool. I don't know any, I'm gonna lose my phone. I don't know any other words. I'm sorry, guys. Languages is not my strong suit. Oh, there's a lot of dirt on this one. Okay, I was gonna show you my Dan Shen. Because I was able to get one root of the Dan Shen. I kind of got, this was the top of it. This is the sage. It's definitely turned its fall colors. It's green during the year, but that's the top of it. But this is red root sage, and you'll see, oh, my hands are getting so cold. You can see how red they are. If you can see, it's almost red. When I wash it, you'll probably see it a lot more. But it is called red root sage because it's very, very red. It's scarlet. No, you don't. You don't have to be certified or licensed to sell them, which I guess makes it really important that when you're finding a provider, that you're either getting someone who is making stuff and they're very experienced, that you can kind of see how experienced they are, somebody who has a good reputation, or maybe if they're buying herbs. So you don't want somebody who's inexperienced, doesn't know what they're doing, growing herbs, and then using the herbs from their garden that they don't know what they're doing. And then I guess another way to be careful would to be to not drink any tinctures from a non-trusted source. So it's one thing to put a salve on your body. Do you see that? Can you see how red that is? Can you see? That's it's like blood red here. I don't know if you can tell, but this is the Dan Shen. I love it. I think it's beautiful. Got this from Strictly Medicinal Seeds too. So I got that. Oh, my hands are freezing. And then just one more Echinacea. Yeah, I would be careful of ingesting any tinctures or tonics of anybody that you don't trust very well. And so maybe they have like a Facebook page or a YouTube or something that you can kind of see how they're doing it. Like, I try to be as transparent as I can with my herbs, show you how I plant them, where they're growing, how I process them, and what medicine I'm making, how I'm doing it. So I try to be as transparent. And if somebody's uncomfortable with the way that I'm handling it, then they don't have to purchase from me. So Dan Shen is a red sage, and it is a very, oh, thank you, Zacho, thank you. It is a, it is a warming herb, and I do believe it's good for, let me think. I'm having a hard time today. I couldn't even remember the name for sheep sorrel earlier. Oh, I need to clean that too. I don't know if my hands can take it. My hands are so cold right now. That's all I can think about, really. Oh my goodness, this is gonna bother me. Let me look it up really quick. It's gonna bother me so much. For goodness sakes. Heart related. I knew that. Because it's red, so the red indicates the heart. I knew that. So it's really good for circulatory issues. There's a herbal wisdom out there, or a theory about herbal medicines, and the plants. Medicinal plants are good for what they look like, if that makes sense. I should take a break from washing herbs. My hands are so cold right now. Oh, so with danshen, it's the red roots. They're kind of skinny, so heart, and it kind of looks like the red veins, right? And so when you look at it, it makes you think of that, right? Gotu-kola, not Coca-Cola. Gotu-kola is a herb that is an annual here, but I love to grow it anyway. I'm very pro perennial herbs, but Gotu-kola I'll make an exception for. Gotu-kola looks like the two lobes of a brain, the leaves do, and it's really good for memory and for if you have problems with Alzheimer's or dementia or things like that. And so Gotu-kola is, it looks like a brain, and it's good for the brain. I'm trying to think of other things that works for as well. Valerian is similar. Sorry, just one second. Hey, sweetheart, you need to go inside, okay? It's too cold out here for you right now. You gotta put some pants on. My toddler is running around in a diaper and just a shirt. But it's warm in the house. We got the wood stove going, and it's warm, really, really warm. Gotu-kola. Gotu-kola is spelled G-O-T-A, and then a new word, right? And then K-O-L-A. So G-O-T-U, Gotu-kola, K-O-L-A. So that is, no. G-O-T-U, K-O-L-A. Yes. So that is, that's really, really good. And then, I forget what we were talking about. Gotu-kola, I want to grow that. I need to get Gotu-kola seeds, for sure. I'm losing my mind. Anyway, my phone is on 2% battery. Wonder, Unique, what is your, I don't know what your question is. Or Pepsi. That's fantastic. This is Appalachian Mountains. We're in Virginia. Gotcha. And I am done washing herbs now because my hands are frozen and I can't anymore. And I'm going to make sure that my 2-year-old doesn't get on film. No, you got to put pants on first. I'm going to go get him. You guys have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful day. I'm so glad that you guys came and joined me today. I hope that you stay blessed.